Ardmore, Rich, ET. Hell yeah, the man is on. Ardmore, how's it going, man? I'm so tired. And this computer isn't listening. And I've been away from my house since yesterday. Ah, ah. His thing, man, I swear. ET, how about all the oil we just got? It's going to take a couple of years before the Venezuelan oil winds up in America. Okay, guys, their infrastructure is effed, like royally effed. I mean, just beyond belief. So, you know, like if we don't start building roads over there, it's gonna be a long time before the oil gets to us. Okay, guys, just to be clear, I am feeling a bit feverish tonight. It's probably because I haven't really slept and I've been out in the rain. Ah, why do I keep doing that? No, no. Wouldn't make as much of a difference if this thing weren't so damn old, but yeah. There we go. You know, guys, um, there you go. I worked New Year's, I worked Christmas, and not only did I worked extended hours. So I am, the holidays are not holidays for me. The holidays are times of extreme um, work. And I mean, one of those things about this overall concept of holidays, you know, like, yeah, I work at places where, the holidays are a major cash cow. This is where a lot of people make their money. But I can also tell you that, yeah, it's where a lot of people did not make their money this year because we had a very slow holiday season. Bingo! Might have to. That's weird. Did your account get destroyed or something, Bingo? Tech issues. I don't know. Mm. It's taking me a little longer than usual to get the comments up. I mean, I can see them on my phone, but I can't see them on the big computer. And you can hardly see my beard on this thing. Have you guys noticed that? ET, might be a good time to invest in Chevron. Maybe. Rock, my birthday is the same day as yours. Okay. Bingo, how are your cats? They're okay. I mean, I put out food right as I left yesterday around 5, around 4 p.m., and then I just fed them now that I got back. So I was away from my house for more than 24 hours. And that's what happens when I get extended shifts. Particularly on Friday. And here's the thing, guys. You know, my higher paying job has offered me more hours, and my lower paying job is like, well, we're not releasing you for those hours. And I was like, I already told you guys, if you can't accommodate me, I quit. I'm not going to go out there work in the rain and the cold. Bingo. My channel was active up. I had to remove it and start fresh. That is how I lost my moderator thing. Yeah, it happens. Brandon Carnegallo, you look like Chris Farley if they sucked all the fun and talent out of Chris Farley. Well, don't you sound like a butthole? I mean, seriously, I can smell you through the screen. Who says I'm not more talented than Chris Farley? You've never seen me act. Of course, you've also never seen me on cocaine either, which, I mean, that was the thing about Farley is he did coke before his performances. And, really... Right. Okay. Ugh. Like I say, guys, I'm tired. And I was doing my Christmas buying for next year because I take advantage of the sales. And what should I find that they only had one package left of the Sour Patch Kids candy canes. So it was like, yeah, I mean, because that's what's interesting. Oh, I really wish I could pay full price, for stuff. Bingo here. I guess I won't get the mod back. Yeah, I mean, in a bit. Moderatorship things. There's an authentication process, and it's still working on you. It'll have to work on you for a bit. But I mean, yeah, I got plenty of mods, so it's not a big deal. Yeah, everything. I mean, look, moderators are chosen and maintained for a reason. You know, it's not just somebody shows up and they get to be a mod. Being a mod on my channel is something that does take a lot of work. Merry good evening, everyone. Hope 2026 is treating you all well. I started my 2026 sick. Sore throat, coughing, got goo coming out of my nose, but it's not bad. You know, it's not like it's green goo. It's white goo, so it's more like it's a hay fever thing, I think. But bingo! Are those fireworks on your screen? Hi, Mary. Yes, these are fireworks. It's a ground fountain. Took that picture nearly 10 years ago. Thing is, though, that I don't like my neighbors enough to spend time with them on the 4th of July. And I don't go anywhere on the 4th of July where I can photograph fireworks anymore. Mary, hello, bingo. I am under the weather myself. Yeah, there's something going around. Is it bad, Mary, or is it just mild? Do I even have my keys on me? Yes, I do. I should have packed some tissues for this. I don't know, guys. Etiquette wise, I kind of feel like it's rude for me to get up and leave the room, but I mean, other people just get up. E.T., jingle your keys for us. Mary, it wasn't as bad as it could be. Here are my keys. See? See? Sunburn, freezer burn, choking on the ashes of a rattlesnake. May as well do a little file transfer while I'm here, guys. Ah! No, no. So I got a question for y'all. Bingo. Need to sleep. Hmm. Mary, if you need a moment, go for it. Nah, I need more than a moment. ET, or you can take the camera with you. No, no. Buffalo Brando. You into fitness? Not really. Alley the Eye. Hello, everyone. Happy New Year. Oh, and here's the other thing. I didn't get to have my New Beer's Eve beer because I had an 8-hour turnaround. I'm like, it's like I gotta be at work in 8 hours. So it's like I'm just not looking to do any drinking. You know what I mean? Bingo here. I am a Snorlog. Ali the I hope all is well. Richard, did you like the emoji? It was all right. I just don't get the whole emoji thing. Never been good with them. Mary, oh man. Buffalo Brendo, what is the best new metal band? How would I know? Memory, I like chocolate milk. Yeah, don't we all? E.T., time to pick up a smoking habit. Yes, even better, time to put one down. So, let's see here. I hope you're living right. These are the new dark ages, and the world might end tonight. Oh, hmm. Not doing good, guys. Okay. It does not appear as though. Oh, wait. There we go. I knew I queued up something for today, or for yesterday. It may not have been anything terribly cool, but I queued up a photograph for yesterday on photographs of a man, Richard. Bingo Hitter, just been trying to send you a super chat, but it don't work. Eh. Mary, let's be respectful. Buffalo Bendro, Slipknot, and System of the Down, the ish. You was a Power Man 5000 static X guy, I bet. Okay, I've heard of Power Man 5000. Um, I've heard of Slipknot too, and I know I've heard their songs. I'm more a System of the Down kind of a guy. You know, why don't presidents fight the wars? Why do they always send the poor? Why don't presidents fight the wars? Why do they always send the poor? You know. Radio was a good one. What? Is that a band? Radio? That sounds rather generic. You mean Radiohead? I mean, look, guys, I grew up with bands like Guns N' Roses and Beastie Boys. So, I mean, different kind of an attitude. Bingo, I need a pickle. Huh? Well, that can be said more than one way. Apparently, there was a pickle commercial that it implied a Ninja Turtles wiener looked like a dill. Yeah. I used to know a guy who kept saying, if people ask me what do I know two things. One, Texans have hot pink dingers, and always wipe the cheese off your knife before you cut your pickle. Thing is, nobody ever asked him what he knows because he didn't know much. He eventually went to Harvard. E.T., here you go, bingo. Well, that's not very nice, E.T. Bingo, E.T., you know I'm a girl, right? Um, I didn't know E.T. was gay. Mary Mistrada, oh no, we don't play that. That's right, Mary, that's why you're a mod. I mean, let's all be honest here. Mary has excellent judgment when it comes to appropriate comments. Wonder where Amanda is. Haven't seen her online in a bit. Ugh. Oh, I'm tired. Sankyoke, Mary is tripping over the power. Bingo. Usually me too. Thank you, Mary. Mary. Yeah, 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 yeah. Him. Boss. You know, guys, I can usually tell my cats the difference between my cats in the dark, um, based on the quality of their fur. Nim has a silkier fur than Nimbus. Bingo, I couldn't get rid of that. Yeah. Well, that's why Mary's got your back tonight. Ugh. I don't know if we're gonna make it to the hour tonight, guys. I'm not doing all that great. I don't think I'm being very entertaining. And this piece of garbage is still giving me trouble. See, half the screen is not working. And that normally alleviates um, if you leave it unplugged for long enough, but I think the amount of time that is long enough is very long, so I don't know what to do with my old cell phone. Maybe I should smash it. Mary Mistrata, always another day. Every day is a winding road. Oh dear, I hate it when tech doesn't act right. Oh, you must hate it quite a lot. Yeah, I've got two cell phones here, so I'm not like hurting for a cell phone, hurting for a webcam, but it's like here's the thing, guys. I've been thinking of like starting a fish tank webcam and possibly even a bird feeder webcam. Why? Because I've got 6 channels and only 2 of them are monetized. And I mean, it's webcams seem to really get people. So, you know, it's just one of those things. Like, like I have a Smithsonian tripe, or triap, I think they're called, shrimp thing. Ugh. And I have a fish tank that I think is solid. So I think I could do that, but I mean, it would still cost me like $200 to get it done. Bingo, getting a little bit down my yeah. I can imagine. Mary Mistrata, especially animal webcams get many views. Yeah, I know. Mary, whoa, what a leap by Kitty. No, Nimbus does that all the time. It's like, oh, I just got a chest full of Kitty. Yeah. Mary, first time I've witnessed. Really? mean, Nimbus does that like every live stream. She just likes to jump, I guess. Mike, hi, what's up, bro? Mary, good evening, Charlie. Charlie Jones. El Pistafo said hi. Where's El Pistafo, though? Uh, Bingo, hi, Mike. Mary, Mike. Really feeling you guys. Uh, Charlie Jones. Cats. Yeah. How is your hand doing, Richard? It's not liking the cold, I can tell you that much. The hand had really said, Richard, get the hell out of the cold. You're too old to be working outside. But no, I don't have a lot of choice in the matter. Jim, has pollution decreased in Southern California since the 80s? Yes, considerably. My lungs don't hurt every time I run, but I mean, this is California. Let's understand we don't trust air we can't chew. Guys, the other day I stepped out of my work and there was just a dude taking a dump behind the building. And the first thing he says to me is, "I'm homeless." It's like, I'm more concerned with you taking a dump behind the building than where you're going to sleep tonight, dude. I mean, do you need me to call for assistance? Bingo. I am sad as I miss being a mod. Really? Isn't that big of a deal? Makes you feel better. I'm not a mod on anybody else's channel. Wait, no, yes, I am. I am on Clint Gage's channel. I don't think I've seen much of him lately either. Because Rusty was a mod. Yeah, Rusty was my first mod because people kept impersonating him. It's one of the reasons the mod vetting process has to take so long. Coran Steele. Hi. Well, not yet. What is Nimbus? What did you do? She's purring. Jim, I once had a guy that tried to block me, but mistakenly made me a mod, then gave up and kept me a mod. Really, who was that? Mike, I got the McDonald's triple cheeseburger and It's smaller than the Burger King small cheeseburger. Yeah. See, there's the thing: is Burger King deals in big burgers. McDonald's burgers tend to have a better flavor to them, but they are tiny. I mean, dude complained the other day. He goes, "Why is my pickle thicker than my burger patty?" Corn Seal, what's the name of your? What? Mary, I believe that Burger King burgers are larger, but the smaller burger at Burger King are better than the larger Burger King patties. Yeah, I mean, when I ate at Burger King regularly, I used to get a double Whopper because the triple Whopper was too greasy. Burger King Whoppers tend to be pretty wet. Bingo, KFC is better than being McDonald's. Eh, take longer though. You know, guys, sometimes I think I should set one of these up so I can just live stream while laying down. Mike, I thought they gave me a single burger. I had to look to see if there was the other on it. Don't get it. Yeah, well, if I did, it would be for a review anyway. Mary, the KFC in my area is not great. They're generally not great. I mean, they tell me KFC in general has gone downhill. Bingo, we get OFC. OFC. Or is that QFC? It's QFC equipment. Oh, look how pretty my Nimbus is. Look at that. Look at that. You're a pretty kitty. You're a pretty kitty. I love you. I love you. You know I do. Yes, you know. Ah. Okay. She's getting old. Queensland fried chicken. They should have Queensland fried crawfish. You know, biggest crawfish in the world. Biggest crawfish in the world from Tasmania. Just you'd think it would a lobster so big. A little lobster. A big crawfish. Mary, I bet it's tasty, bingo. Mike, how do you feel about the event early this morning? Um, uh, you have to be more specific. You mean the capturing of what's his name? I don't really have a lot of feelings on it. Maduro? Bingo, we call those yabbies. Mike, yes. Yeah, look, Mike, we've pounded their infrastructure. Their infrastructure wasn't great to begin with, and we've pretty much pounded it into dust at this point. So, the harvesting of their oil would take years to get underway. So, I wasn't really following Maduro before this, and I have no idea what's going to happen after. But I mean, let's hope that they have a more stable economy now. I mean, really, guys, if we want anything to change, it's a better life for the Venezuelan people, right? I mean, the world is falling apart. And, it's like the Olympics is coming to Los Angeles again. And I'm sitting there going, why would you bring it here? This is a shithole. Airline, the people have been freed. Yeah, but I mean, it's only going to be so long before somebody else comes to put the shackles on. Hey, Bingo, I got a question for you. Just one of the things that the Monster beverages said is that Australia just has some incredible lemonade. I'm wondering if that was true. Oh, gotta go, guys. Catch you later. All right, Bingo. See you next time. Mary, I don't know enough about the situation to have an informed opinion. Me either, really. I mean, I know things were not good in Venezuela. Don't cry for me, Argentina. The truth is, I never left you. I mean, guys, let's be honest here. Jeff, hey, Richard, how and was your new job going? Poorly. Dr. Balls, hello, Richard. Yeah, Jeff, what's going on here is that a week ago I informed my new job that I would no longer be available on Mondays and Fridays because my old job is giving me my hours back. And whereas I don't want to get rid of my new job, I'm not. I mean, my old job, I get to bring my laptop. I don't work as hard. And the conditions are much better. My new job, the pay is low, the work is hard. There's no toilet. I mean, look, I'm a rather large man. I don't know if you've noticed. Some people don't really pick up on it. I'm a rather large man. So being a rather large man, the portable toilets, I don't fit in them. So it's very uncomfortable for a large man like me, particularly if he's drinking a lot of coffee, to be using those portable toilets. And I'm out there for 16 hours. It's long and it's cold and it's wet. Everyone at my work, seems to like me. Everybody says I'm a hard worker and I do a good job, but just the conditions are so bad. Mike, are those portable toilets clean? Yeah, I mean, somebody services them every day, 5 days a week, so they're not bad. Mary, at our age, amenities at work are so important. Yeah. And the other problem I'm having is they expect me to read minds, apparently. The other day, supervisor drives up. What are you doing here? What do you mean, what am I doing here? I work here. Why are you up here? Because client told me to be up here. Client told you that. I'm going to look into that. Like, you know, I'm following orders. And yeah, I get it. I'd rather be up by the outbound gate where I work than at the inbound gate. Okay? Because the inbound gate, the guard shack only fits one person. It's a tiny little guard shack. And when it rains, as a man, you yield up that to the female. Because I work with a female at night. And be dead honest with you, I don't care who is I'm working with. I will be I will be outside, they will be inside. That's just what I expect, you know. I have always been the kind of person that doesn't exactly take comfort well. But you know, it's just a simple fact that whereas up at the main gate or the inbound gate, there is a toilet that flushes and privacy. It's still a very uncomfortable place to work. I mean, the outbound gate was designed for at least 3 guards. There would be an inbound officer, there would be an outbound officer, and then there would be a gate officer who's the one that actually permits access. And just as a basic note, you know, that's what that was designed for. So what they've done is they've closed off the inbound section of the big gate, and now they have it that only outbound traffic goes there, so they only have 1 guard. And you're just like, you know, like, why would you delete an option? Like, just given the amount of work that we're doing, there's supposed to be in the morning when it's busy 2 guards at that gate, uh, because it takes so long to outbound people. But what do you do? You know, it's just what do you do? Like I say, guys, we got about 10 minutes left, and you folks don't appear to be talking anymore. So I don't know. Should I go? Not a lot happened today at work. Mary, nothing has an easy answer, it seems. Well, the thing is, Mary, that um, I have a lot of dilemmas, not a lot of problems. Okay, a problem is something with a clear answer, and a dilemma is a situation where you have multiple answers and none of them seem very good. So, you know, it's like I've got all kinds of things I can do to better my situation, but I don't know if they'll work. I don't know if I have time for them. VM, hello, Mr. Neal. Or hello, Neil. Had an eventful New Year's. Not really. I didn't get to do any of my traditions on New Year's. I didn't get to have In-N-Out. Normal thing. Didn't have a root beer float. A really sad New Year's, really. I was at work all day. Work sucks. I know. She left me roses by the stairs. Surprises let me know she cares. I will not go. Mike, do you still need new job? It would help. I mean, I'd rather there's the old job is only full time for a short period of time. New job, I mean, like I say, if it didn't suck so much, I wouldn't. I mean, if I could bring my laptop, if the conditions weren't so bad, I would be passing up the hours. But it does. VM, damn, In-N-Out and root beer float. How long has that tradition been going on for before this? I don't know, 10 years. But you don't have them together. Just so you're aware. Okay, it's like the In-N-Out is lunch, and then you have a root beer float around midnight. If you have them together, I mean, it's too much material when you puke. But as I've aged, I use smaller glasses for my root beer floats. Of course, it does occur to me that I could just get root beer at In-N-Out and then put the ice cream in that. Eh. Mary, I love root beer floats. I have fancy ice cream dishes from my grandma. Google account. I wish soda in my mouth every night before bed to clear my teeth. Uh huh. Mary, baking soda is good for that. Yeah. Yeah. This is a really slow live, guys. VM, have any resolutions, Neil? Yeah, I want to get caught up on all my blogs. It's nearly impossible, but I mean, it's still what I want to do this year. Anyway, guys, we got about 5 minutes left. Google account is being silly. Mike, I believe that these days only stupid people are breeding. I've been around the world and found that only stupid people are breeding. The cretins cloning and feeding. And I don't even own a TV. Lucky me. Triple it, triple it, triple it, triple it, triple it. Oh, I'm not sick, but I'm not well. And it's a sin to live so well. I want to publish scenes and rage against machines. Ugh. Mary, I am married to someone else, Google. Google. But if you get divorced, Richard would be the next in line, right? Um, that's a weird thing to say. Let's not talk about Mary getting divorced. All right, let's just not do that. Mary, if I get divorced, I will not be dating ever again. Well, now he never said anything about dating. So here's another question for you guys. When I go to the like poetry readings and stuff, should I take selfies? Google, is your husband a good man, Mary? I very much doubt Mary would marry someone who is not a good man. Mike, I would take selfies. Yeah, I'm not really good at the selfie thing, but that's one of those like, should I be getting a selfie? Google account out. VM, good doesn't know boundaries much like how his mom doesn't know you don't use teeth when. Mary, it doesn't hurt to take a picture of community post. Google, ouch, yeah. Mary, or if it's not self, maybe of the paper program or feature work. Um, I meet people there, and it's like like it occurred to me I should have probably gotten a selfie with the girl that organized it, and just various people, various people who were there. It's just one of those things. I mean, it's just I don't do a lot of socializing in general, so the whole concept of socializing is somewhat lost on me. Mike, do you get on stage any at poetry event? No. I mean, I've been thinking about it, but it's just it's one of those things that like I don't know them. We don't talk much. Like I have poetry to read, but I don't have a book to sell, and I'm working on having a book to sell. And I mean, everybody there, like they're either a musician or they're an artist. It's just one of those things that it's like, yeah, I'd like to get on stage, but I don't know if I really should. Yeah, I haven't seen Elle around in a while, but he does post on his channel. Yeah, I know. Mary, but even back in the day, people would take pictures with camera at things. Yeah. Again, Mary, here's the question. Do you want to see who I'm hanging out with? Does that have interest to you? Because, it's like I posted a video. I don't know if you guys saw it. The guy playing the piano. His name is Luke Spiller. And, he's an artist. And we would probably describe each other as friends, although we've only met once and we don't have each other's contact information. So he goes to these things quite a bit. So I know I'm going to see him again. So that just brings up that question. I mean, VM, Google account, sick burn, bro, got the whole gang laughing. Okay, you guys are getting nasty. Google account, that's what I do, bro. Yeah, I bet. One time this man told me he banged my sister, and I was like, well, no, you didn't, because you're not limping and you're not bleeding out your ass. It's not a burn to tell me that you banged my sister, because my sister does the banging. Mike, what's the poetry setting like? Are there couches, and what do they sell as refreshments or food? They basically sell booze, some kind of kombucha. They don't sell anything else. They sell books there, and there are no couches. There's no seating. You sit on the floor. It's very bohemian. So I mean, they get these. I mean, last time they did it at a very beautiful building, but I mean, it's a very uncouth kind of affair. Like, one of the things I want to start doing is interviews of the people that are there. But I don't have a cameraman, so in order for me to do interviews, I would have to bring my own chairs. And I don't know if the guy has enough room for me to be bringing like chairs and stuff and leaving them there. But I've been looking around to see if I could find chairs to bring there. I mean, again, guys, it's very, you know, poorly organized, I guess you would say. Sounds peaceful. Block top, Happy New Year. All is quiet. New Biz Day. Okay, guys, we're over the hour. Chat seems to be slow. I guess I'm going to go. Talk to you all later. I'm Richard.